Hello and welcome to the PolyInnovator channel. This is a simple video where I wanted to share with you some innovations in the travel world. I think I wrote about this in a blog post at one point, but there hasn't been as many people talking about these certain things. And so I just wanted to take a moment to talk about a little bit of suitcases, some backpacks, and some packing cubes. And what are some of the unique innovations in this world? Because again, I made some blog posts about it, but I haven't made a video. And I think that there is some interesting topics that we can talk about that make your life a lot easier when you are traveling. First off, just like kind of going off the top, hanging packing cubes, wide handle suitcases, front opening suitcases, modern backpacks with lighter materials. These kind of things help make your travel journey more efficient. And as someone who really loves this topic, I just wanted to take a moment and kind of just talk about them today. And so first and foremost, let's just go ahead and share the screen. This one, I'm not recommending. It's $140, but it is interesting to me, and I really wanted to share it with you because look at that. You can just basically take your whole packing cube setup, take it out of the backpack, hook them together, and then hang it. I don't like the double-sided here. I think that's kind of inefficient because then you're forced to have to spin it around. But by having just the two packing cubes, you can actually make things pretty interesting there, where you have the main one with all the socks and underwear, some pants, and then some shirts. And I thought this was really cool. And I tried finding some sort of copy of this, and I couldn't. No matter what I did, I couldn't find anything. Well, eventually I did. And so even though it was a little bit hard, Tropic Fill has a few different options, but this is the one I found that was really interesting, and it's on sale. It is 60% off. And this is the one I actually ordered myself because, again, it's a hanging packing cube. You have a couple different compartments here for like socks and underwear. So you have socks up here, underwear down here, then your shirts and pants here. And even have like a little thing maybe for a swimsuit or something like that. So I thought this was really cool. And since it's on sale especially, I thought that was really interesting. They have other products like it, even a 10-liter version, which I think might be useful for some people. But I just thought, I have a hanging toiletry kit, and I use that quite often when I travel. And I've been really wanting a way to keep my stuff off the floor when I'm using my clothes. So like if you go to a crappy Airbnb and you're worried about bugs, this is a way to get around that. And then the next thing here is suitcases. Now, this is one of those things where I might get a little nerdy on you, but I spent a lot of time trying to find the best suitcases. Now, I still haven't gotten this yet. I ordered the Smart Packing Cube 12-liter and the next item I'm going to show you, but I haven't ordered this yet. But my suitcase I got when I was like 16, and it's a clamshell opening, skinny handle, crappy, material plastic this is. But this is interesting to me where, first off, you have a front opening pocket. So if you want to put like your laptop in there, you can. I don't particularly want to do that. I'd rather just have a backpack. But if you only had one bag, this is actually super helpful for that. And then this is a huge deal here. This wide handle makes such a big difference in the spacing. So I did order a suitcase like this where it had a wide handle and a front opening. However, I got kind of a crappy brand, and so the front opening was actually limiting how much you could access the internals. And so because it had like a rim around it and it was a click open close instead of a zipper, and I think that made a huge difference in how I was able to access the items. So I wanted to show this one off because this one and the Mixie one I've seen, probably even could find it down here somewhere. Yeah, Mixie or something like that. It looks similar to this, but if you look at this, it has that. You can see this here actually. You can open it up from the top, meaning you have all this space that you can actually load stuff into, because normally where that gray line is where the suitcase opens up. So you only get about half height, and if you try to force it, you'll end up having to like unzipper things and stuff like that. Whereas with this, you literally can access the entire cavity of the suitcase and put stuff in it. And since it's wide handle, the handles don't get in your way in the middle of it. And so many people still don't know about these two different innovations. I don't even care about the YKK zippers. I just care about the wide handle and the front opening. Because of these two things, it increases your internal space usage by like 30-40%. It's crazy. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is just something simple that I'm excited about, and that is the Rework Outbound Travel Pack. They actually have a lot of really cool products. So just kind of open it up real quick. They have like this nice travel backpack. They have slings, and they have just like a normal everyday carry backpack too that's smaller, and it's really nice as well. But this outbound travel backpack really appealed to me because their brand is known for kind of comfort and modern aesthetic design. It's a simple material, but this back panel is really soft, and I've watched a lot of videos about this whole system. They have a rigging system where you can pull it on the top, which not all backpacks have. It has a quick access pocket on the top, an admin pocket on the front, which is one thing I'm really excited about, and then this entire internal compartment where you can load your packing cubes and various different organizers, and even has a little bit of space on the front flap to like put some socks or books or whatever. And it has a luggage pass through that's actually vertical, which is really important. I hate the sideways ones, but if you really do want the sideways ones, you actually have 2 grab handles on the sides that can also be used as a luggage pass through if you need to. And then the laptop compartment has 2 different pockets, which some people don't like. I think that's really cool because then you have 2 laptops, or a laptop and an iPad or whatever, or a folder or whatever you may need. And then it has a little quick access pocket inside this laptop compartment where you could put your chargers. Because normally this space above the laptop compartment gets wasted. There's a decent amount of emptiness between this pocket and the main compartment. And this backpack in particular does bleed into the main space, which is annoying. So if you have 2 big laptops, that's going to definitely push your limited space on the internal pocket. But normally this space gets wasted. So by having a pocket here for your chargers, it's really helpful. And you can even put a little tag if you want to too. And of course, like the little drink pockets and stuff like that too. But I just thought this backpack was really nice, and it's one of the first ones I got excited about for a long time. I haven't been excited about a backpack since 2024, and that was the Tom Talk one that I'm actually selling. But yeah, between packing cubes like this, which makes your job a little bit easier when you get to the location, and then front opening suitcases, which dramatically increase the spacing available, and then unique backpacks like this that help make your travel, like this could replace a suitcase, and I'm going to use it instead of a suitcase. But you could even use it as an everyday carry if you really need to too. I think it's really interesting to me, and while I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, I definitely wouldn't mind to be, because I think that especially Rework, I'm really happy with their products when it comes to this, what I've seen and the way they're innovating the market, and with the Tropic Feel. Let's see. Let me make sure the name's like Tropic Feel. Yeah, I don't know why I say Tropic Cool, but Tropic Feel is interesting when it comes to the type of products they're putting out. They even have a backpack where you could take this packing cube and slide it in the front, and then secure it in place. So if you wanted to expand the capacity of your smaller backpack, you can. And so that's really cool how they have unique mindsets behind that. So both brands have unique ways of approaching the travel and everyday carry communities. And that's what I really like about it. So I just wanted to make this video because I still think a lot of people just didn't know these products existed. And I just wanted to have some awareness out there that they exist.